first of all, I want to say thank you very much for the opportunity. I really miss the meetups in person, but this is second best. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take just the next few minutes to share with you how we use Zoho One in our cookie business. You should know that I am also an authorized partner, Zoho authorized partner. I'm based here in Minneapolis, and we cover not only the Minneapolis area, but we can pretty much go, wherever clients are here in the United States. But for us, our journey with Zoho started with our cookie business, and prior to that, but primarily with our cookie business. Now, let me tell you about our cookie business. This is the name of our company, Marcelita's Cookies, and this is not a commercial, but my wife and I own Marcelita's Cookies, and we truly make the most delicious Hispanic gourmet cookies. And I wish I could share some with you, but maybe the next time. And basically, it is a custom product, very upscale. It is primarily used as a corporate gift. So we bake the cookies, we do the packaging, we ship them out to any city in the United States. And we really have a lot of fun with our cookie business. And if you are a little curious, you can Google Juan the Cookie Man. Probably you didn't know that I am Juan the Cookie Man. But if you Google that on the internet, you're going to see lots of information about our cookie business. Well, our business started, and just like many of you, and usually happens, is that as the business grows, you start to get your leads, your prospects, and so on. Initially, you can manage them well, by hand, Excel spreadsheets, but it was getting like this, okay? I was just having places all over the place, and notes and business cards, and so on and so on. And you also know that when this happens, we just start to get out of control, okay? And this is a good picture of being out of control. And when this happens, we start to get behind in our to-dos. We start to lose control of what needs to happen. We get in some issues. Sometimes, customers don't get the answer immediately. And at the end of the day, we start to lose money. We start to leave money on the table. Now, what I have learned is that just about any business that is in a situation like this, they say, I need help, I need a CRM. And you know what they do? This is what they do. They go to the internet and they type something like this. What is the best CRM software out there? And then what's going to happen next is that they are going to get a result like this. They are going to get over 166 million results on this simple search. And yeah, they are going to get some very good names of products out there. Many of them are for free. Maybe many of them give it to you for nothing. They give you trials and this and that. And people go and select whatever. Okay. And they start putting data in the CRM. Just put excuse me, names and addresses and so on. And very soon, what happens is that CRM becomes a glorified Rolodex because it is not well designed and so on. We had done this kind of thing before, but this time we did something differently. Instead of focusing on the software immediately, we took a little bit more of a business approach. And we start asking questions, and we start asking ourselves questions like this. Okay, who is our target market? Who do we sell to? Who are our customers and prospects and so on? And also, where do the leads come from? How do we get our referrals? Is it word of mouth? Is it through our website, social media, and so on? And also, we start determining what is the flow? What happens every time that we have a touch with the clients? What is the sequence of steps in our sales process? We also wanted to know what happens at each one of those touch points. Do we speak with them face to face? Do we do it on the phone? Do we do it through an email and so on? And there are a lot of good resources out there to help us in this process. There is a book that has been around forever. The author is from Minneapolis, Harvey McKay. He wrote this book, How to Swim with a Shark, and he has a chapter called the McKay 66. And that is a great reference as far as the questions that we should be asking our clients. And then also there were some specific things that I needed, like I wanted to have quick access to the information. I want to be able to prioritize. I want to be able to improve my profits and have a better closing ratio and so on. And I wrote all this down. And I gotta tell you that when I did this, I didn't go as systematically as I'm showing you here right now, but I just took my notepad and I would be making notes, and then I organized the data in a fashion like this. And the result of this, and what really helped me a lot, is that through these questions, I was able to identify what is my workflow. What is my workflow for lead generation? What is my workflow for opportunity management? Okay. And I got to tell you, this is exactly what we do with our clients today. Every single CRM installation that we do, in many places, the clients, they want to start focusing on the software itself. And we say, you know what? We are going to get to that. But before we get to that, let's focus on the workflow. And it is just wonders. And I like to use the analogy that this is like building a house. If you don't have the correct blueprint, if you don't have the correct plans for the house, eventually you are going to have a bad implementation. So now that I have my workflow design, I focus more, okay, what is the tool out there? What kind of tools are available to be able to build this workflow? And I myself and I'm aware of other CRM tools out there, but I have always been very attracted to Zoho. And at that time, we took Zoho and we started implementing it, okay? And we start taking the different components of Zoho. And I'm just going to show you here what we are using today for Zoho, okay? And as you know, Zoho can do many things for many business functions, but when it comes to sales, and sales, we call this the engine function because sales increases revenue. The apps that we use are obviously we use CRM, we use Meeting, we use Work Drive, definitely we use Salesbox, we use Google Suite so that we are integrated to Google Suite, and we start to use these other components, okay? When it comes to customer service, and the objective is to delight our customers, definitely we are using surveys, Zoho Sign, forms. We start to use Zoho Desk. We don't quite use project management yet, but that is on the works. But again, these are the apps that we use. When it comes to marketing, we call that the factory because we are creating all these marketing digital products, okay? Definitely campaigns. We are using social media. We just updated our website and we are going to be using Sales IQ, and also we are going to get more involved in Marketing Hub. When it comes to analytics, you know, CRM has already embedded CRM analytics. And if you want to get more sophisticated, you can use the analytics module itself. And this is a great part that we love, is that obviously we have integrated our Zoho CRM, our website with books. So now we are using Zoho Books, Zoho Inventory. We invoice to our clients. We can issue purchase orders. We could do payments and so on. This is very, very rich. And we see a lot of opportunity as a Zoho partner because there are many clients out there that they have their front end shopping carts of some sort, whether they are B2B or B2C, but they are not nicely integrated to their backend. And Zoho Books, I'm telling you, it is not just accounting. It has a very, very sophisticated order management. You can schedule, you can process a sales order, issue a purchase order, receive it in your inventory, take care of bills, issue invoices, unbelievable reports, all your GL accounting and so on. Very, very rich in function. And the other piece right here is we are using a little bit of Vault, and those other pieces are there available as well. So that when you put it all together, Zoho continues adding apps to the suite of Zoho One, and we are always ready to implement them. So we are absolutely delighted with what we are doing with Marcelita's cookies, and as a result of that, our lead generation process has been optimized. We are in more control of the business and more focus. Our clients, I'm telling you, they see a difference. They see how we are sending our bills and our service and so on. We find ourselves being more proactive than reactive and give us a chance to be more strategic. And it also is helping us to close more business, okay? I don't know if there is enough time here for any question and answer, but maybe I'll open that up for a couple of minutes or so. Are there any questions or comments on this? No comments, no questions. I'll take it as a no, or maybe you are thinking about it. But that's where we are, and as I said at the beginning, we are a Zoho partner. This is our information. We are assuming sales. So if any of you has any more specific questions about what we have done with Marcelita's cookies, please feel free to give us a call, send us an email. We will be very, very happy to share with you what we have been doing with our cookie business. So I really want to thank you very much for the opportunity, and thanks again to Vinit and the Zoho team for helping us with all these Meetup presentations. That's it.